Hello, it's your good buddy Hukman. I'm going to be shaving today with some Seville. This straight razor here, which I can't remember the name of it. And for aftershave, I'm going to be using. Well, for pre-shave, I'm going to be using the cube and maybe a little bit of pre-shave oil. For aftershave, I'll probably end up using the either the Clubman Pinot or the Atomic Age Bay Rum as an aftershave. Face wet. Then I'll go to face lathering. Damn it, this thing's hard to hold sometimes. Here we go. That should be enough of that, hopefully. How's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. I'll be face lathering because that's quicker. Try to make this video as short as possible because doing it this new way is slow for me. So once I get used to doing it like this, I'll be able to speed it up. A little bit more water to this, and I think I should be ready. Doesn't ever take me very long with face lathering. Take some more water on after I do this. That should absorb in it pretty quickly. Let me clean off this area right here. There we go. And now we'll start to shave. Well, I enjoy pipe smoking in my time between shaving. If you smoke a pipe, what kind of tobacco do you like to use? Yep, pretty good job so far. I'm trying to get to a point where I just rely on my shave as opposed to feeling my face after every. I always find it's important to, this is just my opinion, it's important to wipe down your blade after every time you rinse it, because a wet blade makes the, to me, in my experience, makes the soap like drip on your face. seems to do a better job than going sideways. Most of the time I'll do that unless I'm trying to hurry. This is like the 4th or 5th, maybe even 6th shave I've had on this edge. We'll see how long it lasts. I got rid of my lapping film because it was just basically unusable, simply for the fact that instead of listening to everybody else and getting the one without the sticky side on it, I got the one with the sticky side on it. And that makes it very, very hard to keep it clean enough to be flat. And they were all worn out anyways. I'm also trying to get used to shaving in only areas where there's soap. Sorry. Get some of this alum on my fingers here. Forgot to do that earlier. Helps with the grip. It really does. Makes grip on the face much, much easier. Sorry, I felt like there was a bug on the back of my head. Yep, there was. Ant. Flea or whatever that is. Some kind of bug. If you shaved today, what did you shave with? Well, time for the second pass, but before that, I'm going to strop a little bit. let's get my face prepared for the next one. What's your favorite? You've already answered that. It's not too. It's still a little early here. So, what do you like to have for breakfast? And also, because it's still kind of close to lunch, what do you like to have for lunch? What are your favorite things to eat? That's my question to you. I like to have cereal or grits for breakfast, and sometimes oatmeal. Grits are good, or cream of wheat, whatever you want to call them. They're both basically the same thing, just different plants. That looks good. Get a little bit of this off of here. Put that on the brush. I need a brush scuttle to keep my brush warm. I need to get one of those one of these months. Now it's for second pass, which is mostly going to be across the grain. I usually do with the grain on my neck, on my face, across the grain on my neck, and then across the grain on my neck and across the grain on my face, and then against the grain on my neck and against the grain on my face. But I might see if I can get less than. Well, no, that would take. I don't know. That might not be the best shave for. Keep getting soap all over me. Guess that's why they call it wet shaving. Out, up. Now against the grain upwards. So I'm just trying to concentrate here. Now you may ask why I don't use the toe of my blade much. That's because, like any razor, especially for someone that's not very good at honing, the toe is a little bit duller than the center. That's why I say it's important to know your blade and know how to use it on your face. Which I mean by that, I mean which areas, like you don't want to use the foot of the blade to do this. You want to use the center or the toe. Make sense? I'm sure everybody's learned that though, that follows my show. That what am I doing? It doesn't go that way. That's why I go up against the grain on this side. What kind of music do y'all like to listen to if you listen to music during the time you're shaving? I usually don't. Oh, almost there. Time for the third pass. 4, 2, you know the drill. Do you drop in between passes? If you do, how many passes do you do? I do anywhere around between half to a quarter of the numbers that I do when I do my first initial stroking. So far, so good. Need a little bit more work though. If you have any tips for me, please place them in the comments below. Tips for straight razor shaving, lathering, all that good stuff. Any kind of mistakes you see me make, that kind of stuff. A little bit more water in here. A little bit more in there. I'm going to leave this just in case I have to do a half pass on my neck. which I'm hoping I don't have to this time because I didn't really have to the last 2 times I've done this like this, with this particular technique of using less of the blade, using a smaller attack angle, using no pressure, little to no pressure at all to prevent irritation. And it seems like they cut better when you do that, using a more steep one. More narrow, I should say. I remember I used to try to shave my face every day when I was volunteering in a couple of places with a Mach 3, and it was just, oh boy, it was bad. So one wall, what did one wall say to the other wall? I'll meet you in the corner. It's a good joke for you. Why did the bicycle? Why couldn't the child ride the bicycle? Because he was too tired. do this like this. Feels all right for now. Once I rinse it off with water, we'll see. I have to go over that with my safety razor, I think. What do y'all like to drink? Soda, alcohol, water, tea, milk, coffee. So what are your favorite types? Let's try to get to know my audience a little bit. Let me check, see if I need to, then I'll do my touch-ups. Do right there a little bit. Not necessarily need to, I guess. It feels alright. I think I will go over it though. Don't need to do there, basically right there. What I need to do, my neck. I don't need to do very much on my neck. Over here feels pretty good, but I might give this lower part here another go. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Can't expect to get it perfect every time. I did really good the other 2 times though, without having to do any kind of touch-ups, but I'm gonna do touch-ups. just so I can show you how my touch-up process works. Since not very many shavers like to admit that they have to do touch-ups. At least not very many that I've met. There we go. That's much better. This side. Yep, that did it. I will do my neck a little bit right here. We go. Perfect. Now the other day I managed to get it done in 2.5 passes. I could have done that this time, but I didn't want to. I wanted to show you all my full shaving experience with this new way that with the correct way, I guess you could say, of shaving with the straight razor.